night with a joystick as his guide, diving deep, nowhere to hide. Driving that truck down the lane, street lights flicker, a haunting flame. Community's cheering out his name. In this race, there's no one to blame. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer. Chasing shadows in the light, every challenge feels just right. Game's not over till it's bright. Loke's in it for this fight. Neighbors knocking, hear the blast. Another adventure in the past. Laughing harder, the night's vast. In this moment, he'll make it last. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer.
Where is it going?
Tower, Korean Air 5 with you, runway 1 left.
Delta 2558, runway 1 left, cleared to land.
LaGuardia ground, Brickyard 4553 with information India, requesting push and start.
That's this plane over here that just requested back, push back. This plane's backing up without the tug. Without the tug. That's one way of doing it. Oh wow, I am like blocking both sides. Okay. Those towns, when you see the that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, Cordair. That did not happen, Cordair. What is that guy doing? What? You guys seeing this part right here? Do I have a customer on fire? I have a customer on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Holy heck, if my air strafing skills were not on par, I would be dead right now. I think I'm gonna just sit right here. Oh. Goodbye, Locke.
Stop! I think I overshot it. Oh shoot, now there's two of them. Oh, they can! They can! Oh my gosh, they can climb! No! Get away from me! I'm a horrible shot, I know. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see, first we got Biker thinking they were first to cause trouble. Are you sure about that, Biker? Are you sure about that? And Biker checking in.
Welcome on in, welcome on in.
You back at work, Biker? How am I doing on fuel? I'm good on fuel, okay. They're just gonna keep honking back there. I was at work, but they sent you home. Just didn't look good. They didn't want you to stay at work because you didn't look good or something like that. You're slowing down the production. I almost turned right there. I guess I turn right here. Because my balance is still way off. Oh. So you still can't stand on one leg and balance yourself, huh? At least, well, all I can say is you tried, but at least they didn't tell you that you had to stay until end of shift. Which would have been bad. I can barely stand on two legs. Well, we've always known that. I don't know which one to go through. Okay. Oh. I think I tapped it. Well, you got Ram to drive you home in the forklift? Gosh, how long would that take? You can bypass nearby way station. There's a way station? I have to go on one of these two lanes, so I'll just go to this lane. And I can't drive faster. I just hit the guardrail. Well, Friday night was a blast, went a lot better than you anticipated. I was disappointed. I was a bit disappointed because I was on, let's see, until midnight my time. That's when the server restarted. and you guys still hadn't stabbed me. I was just like, come on, come on. I was giving you opportunity after opportunity. I mean, I got out of the car to go to the bank while you guys were across the street. Nothing. I walked up to you to ask you why you were hitting people, running into people in the park. Nothing. I pulled you over for something that I never should have pulled you over for. Nothing. Okay. I mean, you guys got a couple of opportunities to do it, but you wasted your time. I think it'd been a good video on my end because I know you would love to see my view of me being stabbed by Millie, and maybe even the aftermath. What was funny is at one point I was just like driving around, and I'm like, I have the radio on, but I'm not like really paying attention because I'm not part of the chase. It's like I'm not part of the chase, and I have the radio on. I'm just driving around, patrolling the area. I was really like looking for you guys again, so that we can maybe set up another scene where you could stab me. And all of a sudden, it's like, we're on West Mirror Park Boulevard. I'm like, what? And I look behind me. I'm like, there they are, and they're coming up. Then they turn right before me. I'm like, okay, I'm like next to the chase, but I'm not part of it. Keep going. The guy jumps out of the car. I'm like, oh boy, I bet you I know he's gonna get jump onto the freeway. So I just like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the freeway, try to help out. So even though I wasn't part of the call, I ended up like self-attaching and driving a couple people back to their cars after they got the guy. We were going to mess with you, but that trooper kept showing up. Oh, at the end? So I pulled over that racing car. We're doing like 80, was it 82 in a 40 zone? And at first, like, there was another car too. So there was a red, like a oranges car that I was talking with that I pulled over, but there was a blue one too. And the blue one came to the parking lot, and I'm like, dispatch, can I get additional? He's got a friend creeping around. So came over. Dealt with that guy, and then after that, like driving around, and I saw you guys, and over by Legion Square. Or wait, no, you told me you were at Legion Square, so we went to Legion Square. So at that point, it was just me and the 1012 trooper unit. It was just the 3 of us that were online as Leos. I don't know how many civs were on, but we were the only 3 Leos online. There was no dispatcher anymore. When I first pulled you over, there were 13 Leos and 2 dispatchers on. And I was shocked to, like, I was just sitting there, like, just driving around, and all of a sudden I heard, County 181, 1037, 108. I'm like, what? Bugs is on? Wow. It's like, never been Leo while he was Leo. And I did run into him, but I didn't talk to him. Because he was part of that chase that I ended up just driving somebody, I think it was just one person back. I think it was 460 that I drove back to his car. And then when that guy drove by and like hitting stuff, and I went after him. You finally got your first ticket in there too. Nice. You finally got a record. 3 months till the servers goes down, but you finally got a record. When that guy that like drove on the sidewalk by Legion Square, and I went after him. He crashed into a tree. Was it over by Benny's? Hey, Rosin, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? And got him out of the car. He got out of the car holding a drink. That damn RLG. Oh, really? 542. Yeah, we were talking at one scene, and he was like, "Oh yeah, your buddy. I talked to your buddy and his girl earlier." I'm like, "Oh really? You know his girl wants to stab me." Really? Yeah. Well, she hasn't yet, has she? I go, no. Well, when she does, hit the panic button. Not much, been busy. What are y'all up to? Trouble, like normal. Biker and I were on OCRP on Friday night. So we're kind of like talking a little bit about it. It was funny, I got called to help Chris with a scene. And he pulled over Lance Bardstrom, one of Jeff's characters. And I'm like, oh gosh. And they were like, we'll take him in. Can you tow his car? I'm like, yeah, sure. Game crashes. Oh well, I'll be back in a minute. I ended up helping Chris Saturday night. What was Chris doing Saturday night? Oh, was he doing like the thing in Legion Square? Was that Saturday night or was that last night? Food truck, yeah. Was that Saturday night? No, I wasn't even watching. I was at my parents' house last night, so I didn't see anything. So it had to have been Saturday. Fine, I'll take this route. I'm not stopping. I'm still going full steam ahead. His truck got stolen and I took him around to find it. Oh, really? I didn't really pay attention to that. I saw him doing that, and then I think it was towards the beginning when he got a couple of customers, and then I left the stream on while I finished decorating the living room. So I got my Christmas stuff up, but here's the thing. I only decorate the living room. I don't decorate anything else. There's no outdoor lights at all. Nothing decorated outside, just the living room. Have a small tree. Yes, it's one of those big trees. So I did that Saturday afternoon. The server restart was at midnight. I logged out, like I took the dogs for a walk and then went to bed, and I didn't wake up until like 10. You don't decorate at all? You're like, you just let your wife deal with it? You know, that's convenient. There's a gas station right there. I don't really need fuel. But why not? Let's grab some fuel while we're here. I only needed 101 liters, almost 102 liters. Unfortunately, does I wouldn't put any Christmas decorations out at all if I had my way. Oh, really? Oh my gosh, all these checks I gotta go through. Alright, can I go full steam ahead now? You still got your Halloween stuff up? I just don't want to go to any stores right now because I know they'll be playing a Christmas songs. Ah, Rosin thinks they are second cause trouble today. Are you sure about that, Rosin? Are you sure about that? And Rosin checking in. I don't decorate for any holidays anymore. Christmas is the worst holiday. Christmas is the only one I decorate for, and it's only because, like, my family gave me a bunch of Christmas decorations, like, to decorate just my living room. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll decorate my living room. I mean, when my nieces, when the nieces were little and they would come over and help me decorate, that was always fun. But now it's just, well, yes, this week, past weekend, it was just me. You guys have a good Thanksgiving at least? I really couldn't care less about holidays anymore. It's just another day to you. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I could care less about, you know, having the, oh, it's a holiday, you have to have like this type of food. I could care less about that. You know, we didn't have turkey. None of us wanted turkey. We made enchiladas. So we didn't have the traditional Thanksgiving dinner. We had something different because it was like, why do we always have to have turkey? Like, is there a law saying that we have to have turkey for Thanksgiving? Why not do something else? It was pretty good. I stayed in Texas for like 2 days, but came back as fast as possible. One year I ordered 2 sheets pizza and reheat them for Christmas dinner. Oh. Wow, you had pizza on Thanksgiving and you stored them long enough for a whole month for Christmas? Wow. I am leaving for my vacation on the 23rd till the 1st. Where are you going? Going back to Texas? No, you idiot. I ordered them Christmas Eve. One of the things that I tend to do, it's New Year's Eve. What I tend to do is go out and buy some pizza for lunch. And then I just stay home. I don't. Once when I go get the pizza, I get home and I just stay home. whatever food I have is what I'm gonna have. It's like, I'm not gonna leave until the next morning. Taking your girl to Puerto Rico for Christmas? Oh, wow. Well, have fun with that. Just don't cause any trouble. You'll be too far for Biker and I to bail you out. Whoops. They take wire transfers. Not in Puerto Rico. It has to be in person. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Aw. It's like 85 degrees there right now. It's like 52 degrees here right now. One year I had Christmas in Hawaii. And we were looking at the weather. It was like 90 degrees in California. It's like, what the? Okay. And like, it was weird because we left and it was raining here. And then when we arrived, it was raining. So we left on a Saturday morning. No, yeah, Saturday morning, and it was raining. And we arrived the following Saturday evening, and it was raining. It was like, so California had some good weather while we were gone. It's a balmy 21 degrees. Oh, biker. Too cold, too cold, too cold. It's 53 here right now. Hella cold. Yeah. It's negative 15 in North Dakota. Don't move there. Why not? No, I'm just kidding. I have a friend that's from South Dakota, and she always tells me that she does not miss the winters there. She loves the California winter. She's like, I don't miss the South Dakota winters. Nope, 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 nope. I was expecting it to be like 85 here in December, but apparently not. Nope. You might have a couple of, well, yeah, you'll have like a couple of days of 70 degrees. When it hits above 80, it'll probably be a Santa Ana wind event. So high winds, dry air, and wildfire ready to strike. But most of the time it will reach like a high of 75 and then go back down to 50s. Stop lying to these people. It's hot here, man. We are suffering. Midge, how you doing? What troubles are you causing? It's not hot. Gosh, I took the dogs out for a walk and I was freezing. Even the dogs were like, it's cold out here. go back. Here, hold on. I'll do my business so we can leave. You're sweating this morning, Locke? What do you mean? Well, turn off the heater. Turn off the heater. Maybe you'll stop sweating. When I was back in Texas, it was like 30 degrees. Oh gosh. Oh no. By the way, Mitch, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? Woo. Yep. I hit the curb. I didn't hit the fence though. At least I don't think I did. Our overnight temps are expected to be in the single digits for the next few nights. Oh boy. Wait, did you guys get any snow? Cause wasn't it snowing in like Michigan over the weekend? People in Canada be wearing shorts in -40. Okay, so I got a little story to tell you about that. It's not people in Canada, but that we do. Yes, and the winter weather advisory for tomorrow. Oh gosh. So I went on a business trip to Alaska, and it was like I got there, was it December 14th? Did some work and left on December 23rd. And one of the guys that I met up there, he was pretty cool. We talked. Well, 2 years later, they came out here. And it was January, I think it was. Yeah, it was right after Christmas they came out here. I'm good, just making some coffee, debating on canceling my New Zealand trip. So don't mind. Why would you cancel that? So anyway, they come out here and it's like January, and a lot of people are wearing jackets and pants, and these people and their kids are walking around wearing t-shirts and shorts going, man, this is nice weather. It's like 40 degrees. Like, why would you cancel the New Zealand trip? Construction on our site is in Bend, Oregon in 2026. I may request to supervise that site for the lower rent, but I don't know. It's hella cold there. Get some gloves, sweater and stuff like that. You'll be fine. I'm sure you can handle it. You've handled the... Was it 2021 winter storm in Texas? That knocked out the power in Texas? Well, just about every single winter storm in Texas seems to knock out the power in Texas. Even heat wave. You can find a 5-bedroom house for $2,800 compared to $6,500 here for a 2-bedroom. Yeah, You survived that. You could survive Bend, Oregon. I thought it was like 210 people died. I don't know. How is ETS streams good for you, but ATS won't? I think it's like how am I connecting? So when I'm connecting to you or Australia, or you guys are connecting to me, that's when we're having issues. But if we're using Truckers MP, maybe that's what's happening. So just how we're connecting to each other, because we can use Truckers MP even though there's like maybe 8 people on the ATS server and no cars, and you'll be governed in cities, and you can't use any mods. It's effed up. Yeah, I know. Oh no, we got a cow-nado. We got a cow-nado. Oh, it was a bad one. That was a bad one. Vehicle malfunction. No! Is everybody okay? Midge, are you okay? Rosin, are you okay? Biker, are you dead? Oh, hold on. Let me check. There is one medic on, but the medic died as well. So you always have to wait 10 minutes to respawn. There's never medics around anymore. I took the day off today. I didn't get back to California until 2 a.m. last night from Nevada. Sheesh. That's traffic wouldn't be that bad at that time. Well, shouldn't be that bad at that time. I mean, the couple of my work trips where I had to go across country, or drive the company van. I mostly like pulled over to a rest stop probably about 11 a.m. ate real quick, got some sleep, and got back up and back on the road at like 8 p.m. and drove during the night because less traffic. I went up there to get my new car, kept stalling at almost every red light. I suck at manual. Oh, wow. It sounds like you need a somebody to teach you how to drive a manual. I hear that Midge is an excellent manual transmission teacher. Stop at the scale? No, I'm not going to. Yeah, that was a bad crash. You couldn't even spell it correctly. Wouldn't it be so bad if there was more room that don't even have a backseat? Oh. The scariest thing for me when I first started driving, like, well, I didn't have a learner's permit or license, but when I drove on the road in a manual the first time, was having to stop on a hill, and then it's like, oh boy, stopped on the hill and have to like start going again. No. I miss having manual transmission vehicles. Yeah, they were the best. I haven't smoked any bud since Wednesday. My tolerance break ends on Tuesday. Can't wait. Rajan, I'm sorry to tell you this, but your bud delivery has been intercepted. Somebody named Lance Bardstrom has stolen it. Lance Bardstrom has intercepted it and stole it. No bud for you. With the help of somebody named Leon Davis. Leon only sells drugs, he don't use them. Yeah, but he needed the supply, so he helped Lance still intercept Rajan's delivery. That's how you make money. Don't smoke your own products. Oh gosh, you know, I think my my drug dealer on OCRP currently has like 500 baggies. But my drug dealer on Rocky Mount does not have any baggies right now. Haven't found a supplier. Ooh, that's far. That's way too far. Since the server went hybrid, nobody is producing drugs anymore. Yeah. It's now live with the V menu. Although you can't repair your vehicle. At least I haven't figured out how to repair the vehicle on the hybrid. without taking it to the customs, because my police car was shot up in a bank robbery, and it was the engine was dead, and the V menu to repair wasn't working, the slash repair wasn't working, and nobody could figure out how to repair it, so we pushed it to the customs just to get it repaired. So. It worked for me Friday and Saturday. Yeah, it didn't work for me on Friday, and it didn't work for anybody that was with me. I wonder if it's because we were on our Leo characters that the Leo characters can't do that. So yeah, there's no more main server. It doesn't refill the fuel. No, there's no more main server, unfortunately. I was about to go on the main server and record something real quick, and then saw that that's when he made the announcement that it's a hybrid server. Huh. Angelo, well, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He was there at the bank robbery, but he took off before I noticed the problem with my car. And there was nobody on as tow, so we just pushed my car to the repair point. And of course, hardly any gas stations are stocked. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's like 3 gas stations that I know of that are still stocked. Did you see that stealing police video from Bugs Lance cracked you up? Yeah. Yeah. Did you see that I was talking with Lance while Bugs stole a 766 car? I mean, if I had positioned my car in a different spot, Bugs might have stolen my car instead. Nah, I will have to check out Is it a recent video? No, you said. Well, which video did you watch? Bugs or Jeff's video? If you watched Jeff's video 2 weeks ago? Yeah, like 2 Fridays ago? I was talking to Jeff, or Lance. Okay, so I was not even on that video for Bugs. Actually, I wasn't really on the second video when they were going around in the police cars. I don't think you actually hear my voice, but I was nearby a couple of times. How soon did y'all find out that there was 2 more cop cars on than there was supposed to be? When one of the officers was being shot at, he was just like driving and said something like, What's with this, a felony stop up here, and then he was like, I'm being shot at, so. Yeah, there was actually 3. Jeff and Ryan was the only ones shooting. Yeah, I know, and Bugs didn't shoot at all, and he got shot. I don't know if Ryan uploaded his view yet. I know he uploaded his view of stealing the cop cars. I don't think he uploaded his view of going around in the cop cars yet. If he did, I haven't seen it yet. He also pulled out a rocket launcher too. In the last recording session, George got hit by Chris on the highway in Roxwood. Really? I didn't see that. Well, Chris was live streaming, so it's not really spoilers when he's live streaming it. Derp Chris, he's 559. And Chris put out a YouTube short on a short on YouTube already. Oh, I didn't see it yet. I'll have to look for it. I don't really watch anyone besides the big 3 and like one other on OCRP. Well, a lot of people like watching other people's view of the same incident. I mean, I do. When Lance was shooting rats and I was there, you know, I asked for backup and nobody wanted to come over, but then Lance started shooting again, like, oh, there's shots fired. And I'm like, yeah, I'm over here asking for backup, you. Urgh. I think when OCRP ends, it will kill a lot of smaller channels, but yeah, it might. I mean, my channel is like, it's small and still hasn't been monetized because I still haven't been able to hit the plateau. So the KCS for life, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing, KCS? Ah, jeez. Whoops. Gotta try to avoid the guardrails. Well, no, they're so shiny, I gotta scuff them up. But Bikers wants me to avoid them. You know, Biker, I wouldn't mind doing another ride along one day. Do you plan on joining a GTA 6 server whenever it comes one day? Maybe I will. Right now, it's like I don't know if my computer will be able to run GTA 6. And I don't know what I'll be doing by the time it comes out. So I might end up getting a job and just walking away from streaming since I make no money of streaming, so I might just... I'm running a 2080. This computer was built in 2019. You've been doing all right. It's cold. It's cold where you are. It was... So I took the dogs out for a walk at 6:30, which is an hour and a half ago. And it was 52 degrees outside, and the dogs did not want to be out there. I thought we already agreed to do another ride along. I'm just waiting on you to say when. Okay. Well, this Friday, I think there's a racing event at the Roxford racetrack, which seems so stupid to do a racing event in the snow. It says it may be able to run GTA 6 on low settings. Do I really want to play that game on low settings? I've been actually looking at building a new computer, but the event was planned before the snow. Biker, it was planned even though they knew it was going to snow in December. They planned it for this Friday, and people were like, dude, you know it's December, it's gonna snow. Yeah, I know it can run at Red Dead Redemption 2. I've streamed it on this computer before. It says best cards for GTA 6 is either 580 or 5090, 5080, 5090. But I'm not looking for the best graphics, so 5060. Well, by the time it comes out, it'd be like 6060. Last year, the snow didn't happen until a week before Christmas. No, it didn't. No, it did. It snowed like December 1st last year. I remember because I did a recording on the main server on the 30th of November, and then I logged in on the 1st to get a screenshot, and I'm like, oh shit, it's snow. There's snow on the ground. I can't do it. I can't do the screenshot with snow when there was no snow in the video. Yeah, it says 56 will probably run. That 1080p is all I need. What? Well, it depends on well, if I quit streaming, it's probably because I got a job working. There was a year that didn't snow until close to Christmas. I don't know what year it was, but I know last year. It was snowing on the 1st because that's when I was trying to do a screenshot and realized I can't do a screenshot. What kind of job are you looking for? IT work. I've only been watching since 22, so it's been recently. So maybe 23, December 23. And it might not be. Ooh, wait, hold on. If the server restarted at midnight, then there's probably snow on the server right now. I was going to say there might not be snow on the server until it restarts at what, 3 p.m. We have a lot of IT options on our site. It just depends on what kind you do. Server. I do server and networking. Switches, routers, wireless routers, AP systems, servers, domain controller, DHCP, whoops, SCCM. I can't see where I'm going. SQL. You have network administrators and cybersecurity open right now? Okay. Take a look at the network administrators. They start at 50, so it's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's good money. Let's see. When I worked for Wake County Schools, I was making 25 an hour, but CKE I was making 54 an hour. I was planning on getting back into streaming when I got into OCRP, but since it's closing in February, I figured there's no reason to. Well, Biker, you got into OCRP back in June, so you could have started streaming back in June. For me, it's like I get better frame rates when I just record my OCRP sessions than when I stream it. I mean, yeah, funny things do happen when I'm streaming, but well, maybe it's just the cybersecurity guy makes the most. Yeah, well, I don't really. I mean, I do cyber IT forensics, and that not really what people in cybersecurity look for, because it's like I just look at things after it's been hacked and go, okay, this is what it does. Cybersecurity is preventing hacking. Make more than me makes no sense. It's probably the education that you have to get for it. We require a computer science degree for any IT role. Yeah, but doing something like cybersecurity, you would need like certificate, better, not just a IT degree, but certificates as well. And networking, they probably would like somebody with SCCI, not SC, CCIE, which I have. I have two actually, one in routers and switches, and the other one in wireless. And my CCNA is blanket across all categories. Sounds like a lot of work. I will stick to bossing people around. Look, I really didn't like bossing people around. But there are people that just love doing it. Like, they love being in charge. They love being large and in charge. Oh, yep, Ryzen just admitted it. He loves being large and in charge. But there are people that, like, take it to the extreme, power trip, and it's like, dude, no. Not as much as I like firing people, but yeah. I left that to HR. Really, I did. It's like the only time, yeah. The only time we fired somebody, it was like, I left that to the HR. Gave somebody another write-up, and then HR's calling me. It's like, you gave him a write-up? Yeah. What was it again? Yeah. You know, we told him last week that if he gets another write-up within 6 months, he's fired. Okay. So I'm like, you guys can handle it, right? Yeah, I guess we can. We don't do write-ups? Well, we have to. At my last job, we had to do write-ups. It's company policy, like, you can't get fired without, like, so many write-ups unless it was something grievous, which HR would have to look into before they make that decision. It's a job for an asshole. I am overqualified. Yeah. One big mistake and they are done, because one mistake can kill somebody. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a fireable offense. But I mean, the guy that we fired, it was like, you're on call this weekend. acknowledge the email reminded you that you are primary on call this weekend, and when something goes wrong, and you're only on call actually twice. So there's a primary and a secondary every single weekend, and so 1 week in a month you are primary, another week in a month you are secondary. So when you're primary and something happens and somebody's calling you and your response is, I'm not on call. Yeah, you are. We have you on list that you're on call. No, I'm not on call. I'm here in San Francisco because I'm not on call. It's like, okay. So you call the secondary and they're like, so you called Rosin and first did Rosin not pick up? Rosin told me that he's not on call. But that's BS. Okay, what's the problem? All right. So give Rosin a write up, and then give Rosin another write up, and then a third one. And after the third one, he went to HR and said that I was pulling the race card on him because, you know, I'm white and he's black. He was like, I was being racist and everything. And then like HR was like, okay, when did this happen? And they gave him all the information, and all right, then they go, so this happened in his office, and well, there's cameras in his office. So they took a look at the cameras. They took a look at the footage, listened to everything, and said, Rosin, you made a false statement. Rosin, here's a recording of the conversation that you had with him. He didn't say anything racist at all. So, you know what? You're suspended for 1 week without pay. And then when he came back, they were like, oh, by the way, now that you're back from suspension now, if you get a write-up within the next 6 months, you're fired. I hate when people pull the race card. I fire everyone the same. I despise it when people pull the race card BS. I don't care what the color of your skin is. I care about your character and your work ethics, and you know, I don't know what, like, you know, biker for all I know could be a black guy. I don't care. He's a cool guy to play games with. You know, Rosin, you know, I don't know what the color of his skin is. I don't care. He's active in my chat. 95% of our people are white, looks racist, but that's the only ones that apply. I'm white. And it's like, you know, I've known some white guys that are just rude, like so rude and disrespectful. It's like, but it's not just. It doesn't matter the color of your skin and culture. You can be rude and disrespectful, and then there's some that are really nice. And it's like, okay, those are the guys I like working with. You're purple? Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Now we know biker skin is purple. Wait. That can't be good. Oh, isn't purple skin a sign of like no blood circulation? You may want to get that checked. Yeah. You got some blood flow problems. Let me get Mercy call him for an ambulance to Biker's house. Told you to quit drinking that purple Mountain Dew. I know that guy did sue the company, claiming, race stuff, but that it didn't go anywhere. Once when they played the video, they gave his lawyer the copy of the video, and his lawyer was like, "Yeah, you have no case anymore. You have no case." Are you making some Christmas buttons? You still have your Halloween. Well, sometimes a judge will throw a race lawsuit out hell of that. Sometimes they do. There was a case where a race lawsuit actually didn't get thrown out, and it went. And the funny thing is, the guy that was being sued, he's a black guy, and he tried to get his entire IT department fired because they're all white. And so when they sued for defamation of character, actually, he's sitting there, and his lawyers they're sitting there all smug, like you're not gonna win anything out of this. And then they played a video of the meeting that he says that the guys were saying racist stuff, and the guy stands up and goes, "How did you get that video? I deleted that video off the server." Oops. Like, yeah, you deleted it off the server, the primary server, but you didn't delete it off the backup server. And actually, Locke, you do know what I look like. Backups, yeah. You deleted it off the primary, but not the backup server. Ain't it? I know what your characters look like. I know what Ram looks like because he streamed with his camera on. I know what Chris looks like because he streamed with his camera on. I know what Australia looks like because we were talking in Discord via video. There's a selfie on your channel on Discord. Oh. I might not have noticed that. I have my face on my profile picture. I did a face reveal. Oh, really? Yeah, I can see that picture. Oh my gosh, that guy in that picture, Rajan, looks like he is high as a kite. No, I'm just kidding. No, he looks like he's looking for a next bud. I probably was, to be honest. Trying to get that. Look at that soccer ball go. My car was always getting checked for bud when I lived in Texas. Profile much? Yeah. Yeah. You have a record. They have a history with you. You drive past him, their plate reader goes, "Oh, it's Rajan. He might have some bud with him. Let's go pull him over for something." Let's say he was speeding. Pull him over. He ran a red light. Let's pull him over. No one bats an eye in California. You know, they might if you get into an accident and they test you and they're like, "Oh, yeah, you were high." And then your insurance company is like, "Yeah, we're not covering that. You got to cover it yourself. Because you're not covered if you're high or drunk." No, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, they kind of do. They can just open the door and smoke will come pouring. Be like, "Oh man, did I just pull over Snoop Dogg?" As I understand it, Snoop has somebody that he had somebody on the payroll that their job is to roll his joints for him. Golly, that's got to be an easy job. Car came out of nowhere, officer. What car? I'm talking about the tree that you just crashed into, bud. Yeah, I think he got paid like $500 an hour. Oh my gosh. He even admitted that. Look, I've never met the guy, but he seems cool when you see him on TV. He seems pretty cool. What kind of stoner pays someone to roll their joints? A high-profile stoner, I don't know. My favorite rapper is Eazy-E. He was the real deal. Oh man, Eazy-E. Didn't he die back in the 90s as well? Or maybe early 2000s? I'm not much into rap music, but you know, I listen mostly to country. He died of AIDS. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. He did a whole song dissing Dr. Dre and Snoop, and all of them for being a studio gangster. Showed a pic of Dr. Dre in a dress. What? 3 types of music I can't listen to: grunge, country, or Christmas. Oh gosh. I mean, I've listened to some grunge. I listen to pretty much all type of music. I just don't like listening to Christmas music constantly. I have a CD player in my car, in my truck, and the only time that I have a CD in my truck is during this time of year, because just so that I don't have to drive around listening to Christmas music constantly. I'll pop in an old Garth Brooks album, just listen to that. I love old country, can't listen to the new stuff. All they talk about is trucks and beer. You ain't not in the 2007 Trailblazers. I don't know if they had that as an option on the Trailblazer back in 2007. You can get Bluetooth radio for Walmart. No, I'm not going to Walmart right now. You kidding me? I'm good with the radio that I have. I love the car play the car play? Okay. I had one in you had one in the 95 Ram? Wow. Is your truck lifted with tiny... No, not mine. I mean, CarPlay connects directly. Oh, really cool. I'm not the type that goes out and modifies things. Like, I build a computer and I just keep everything at default. I don't overclock anything. I don't care to do that because I want the computer to last as long as possible, and overclocking has the tendency to make things not last as long. I don't modify my cars for any reason. I just get whatever I get it with. I just get it. I got the GR Supra. Now those big trucks can't even see me. I wish they would be banned, honestly. There was a, oh gosh, last time I drove through Oklahoma, there was a truck that its front tires were like, his front was lifted probably at a 5-degree angle. So the front tires were big and the back tires were small, and he's pretty much at like a 5-degree angle. I'm like, how do you see the freaking road in that thing? And here I am doing, 75 on the highway, and he's passing me. I haven't modified my truck, but my motorcycles is a different story. Okay. I don't mind normal trucks at all. It's the 6 foot off the ground. Dangerous for motorcycles, they can't see. Then they cry about gas prices. Gotta ban semi trucks too. God. Semi trucks can actually see you. Pretty much, yeah. The ones you're in now, you can see clearly. So can't lift the trucks? Ask me how I know. You have a lifted truck. You drive a lifted truck. Yeah, but biker, is your truck lifted where the front is 5 degrees higher than the back? You've had several lifted trucks. It's always the smallest guys got getting out of them too. Lifted, it fine as long as you can see it. Oh, the Carolina Sag looks so... That's what it's called? The Carolina Sag? Okay. I mean, when... It's so stupid. I really hate that. Looks like a dog taking a dump. Looks like a dog pooping. Yeah, it's... When I see cars and trucks like that, it's like, how can you see the road? Can you even see the road? I kind of get it for shows and stuff, but not for daily driving. Yeah, not driving, 80 plus miles per hour down the 40 freeway. The kid came out of nowhere. What kid are you talking about, Rosin? We're talking about the tree that you just crashed into. I meant they can't see kids at all. No, they can't. They pretty much can't see anything. Can't see the brakes, can't see the pedal, can't see the steering. Can't see the speedometer. Oh, there was a red light? I didn't see it. The other I absolutely hate is those idiots that camber the wheels so they drive on the edge of the tires. Camber? Do you mean like stancing the wheels? Is that similar to stancing the wheels? Most people that own trucks never use a bed, so what's the point? Oh yeah, it looks hella stupid. I didn't even know that was a thing till Bugs did a video on it. Nope. Alright, I think this might be my last job right here. My car came with a 5% window tint, can't even see in it. 5%. Oh yeah, I forgot that the younger generation has to change names of everything. Yeah, pretty much. The thing is, like, because of the name change, I've never heard of cambering the wheels, so like, what is that? To make a turn, you have to roll down the window. Nope. Camber is a correct. Camber is the correct and proper name for so-called stancing. Okay. Alright. Oh. I guess that's good to know. Oh no, not these lights. I don't see anybody coming. Oh, it's green now. I can keep going. I know that they like to do donuts here. Like at night, they do street takeovers and do donuts in the middle of the intersection and shit. Oh, so annoying. I mean, it doesn't like bother me that I'm stuck behind this trying to get home or get to wherever I'm going. It bothers me because when they're, especially when they're nearby, because it's like loud. It's like, is there places that you guys can go and do this instead of in the middle of the intersection? And then you see videos of people doing that, and then they lose control of their vehicle and crash into something. Like, oh my gosh. Plus, how many times do you have to change their tires? And I hit that. There was no avoiding that. No way for me to avoid that. John! Oh! Hope you had a good weekend. It was good. Unfortunately, a lot of time there is no place to go for that. So many tracks have been closed down because by people who complain about them. I mean, they do. They offered like the daily drag strip, the Pomona drag strip. They would offer like a weekend drag for people to come in, like everyday people to come in and drag. But I think they shut it down at like 6 p.m. And there's a lot of people that want to drag at night. How was your weekend, John? What troubles were you causing? I spent Friday night waiting for biker to stab me. 5 hours on OCRP and biker did not even, no, actually 6 hours on OCRP and biker did not stab me at all. Had several opportunities and he was like, nope, not today. Even though he kept telling me he was going to do it. And he didn't. You went bowling yesterday, nice. Well, when people build houses near an already established race, then complain about the noise and shut down the track, kids have to, yeah. That's the thing, it's like, you bought a house next to a racetrack. Or it's like you bought a house next to an airport. Of course it's going to be noisy. I'm sure people, I know people that complain about airplane noise going into and out of LAX. It's like, well, you bought the house next to an airport. What did you expect? Oh, it was going to be silent. John Wayne Airport has a curfew because of it, so that no planes were taken off after 10 p.m. and no planes were taken off before 7 a.m. I mean, there are people that live next to a high school and then complain because it's a noisy football game going on a Friday night. Like, what did you expect? You live next to the football field. Should have known that before you bought the house. So you had fun bowling, John? You win any of the games? Get up with you. Oops, hit the guardrail there. Just tapped it, really. Oh, hi, Albie, what's up? Yeah, it was fun. Didn't win though, but I did get third place. Woohoo! You got podium. And then you're gonna tell me there was only 3 of you. I had a coworker that was part of a shooting competition, and I asked him how he did, and he's like, I got 7th. I'm like, hey, you made it in the top 10, and he's like, there was only 7 people in my category. Like, you don't have to tell everybody that. Just say you got 7th and let people rejoice that you made it in the top 10. What's going on, Elby? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh my gosh, Elby, why you give me the stare down? I don't think my truck's noticeable. Oh, there's another gas station here. I've already filled up. I'm good for now. Wait, I need to hit this one. Oh, yeah. That was not loud. I think I do a better job at least trying to maintain the lane while I'm in the cab. Graze that guardrail. Just scuff it up a little bit. It needs to be scuffed up. It was too shiny. I had to make it unshiny. Oh no, I'm in the city. My speed is limited, 50 miles per hour. Not many people nearby right now. Maybe, I don't know. I think so, yeah. Made the right choice. Actually, can I? Maybe I could have gone straight. Maybe I should have gone straight. Oh well. Too late now. That little section right there that has no, it's still gray. Could have gotten that part. Oh. Maybe no time. I don't see anybody nearby. I'm just gonna blow through it. It turned green as I approached anyways. I really don't like the lights were like this, because you have to like basically look like that or be in this view just to see it, huh? Whoops. What did I hit? Oh, jeez. Would that really have stopped me? I don't know. I don't think so, but that's just my opinion. Alright, get that, alright. Gonna end it here. Let's get this button right here. And I'm gonna exit out of this. Quit. Thank you guys for joining. Let's see who we can raid on out to. Let's see. We got. Let's do Q. We'll raid Q on Twitch. We take over the water port. Okay, Bugs. I'll have to watch that later. And add. Only one on my list, so we'll just do that guy. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. There we go. That one right there. You guys have a nice day. Cause as much trouble as you can. Thanks for joining. Here's my raid message for followers and raid message for the 5 subs that I have. See you tomorrow, 7 a.m. Pacific. Bye now.